Microsoft's in a pretty decent position right now. I know that it doesn't seem that way because the PlayStation 5 Pro was announced and a lot of people are talking about that. A lot of people are excited about that, and maybe rightfully so. I do feel like, the PlayStation 5 Pro is a solid platform, and, as we see more and more comparison videos and things like that, I think it's going to be very clear to see that, Xbox is going to kind of go after a more niche audience in the future. And is that going to hamper what's happening with PlayStation? It's hard to say. We'll have to kind of wait and see, but I feel like this is pretty interesting news that a lot of people aren't really talking about, and yet this could be like something that completely changes how people are going into the future and how they're feeling about like future things with Xbox. So let's go ahead and get started. Should be a good video. I'm the Crap Gamer, and this is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I certainly appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel tremendously and means a lot to me personally. I do daily video game content, so make sure you guys keep that in mind. And if you guys like to be entertained while getting informed on some of the happenings and my take, then hey, this is the right place, so enjoy. I think a lot of people give the Xbox a little bit of a bad rap, in particular the Xbox Series S. I know a lot of people look at that and kind of go, oh, well, the Xbox Series S is, holding back this or holding back that. I haven't really necessarily seen that. It is possible in some instances, maybe with some games, but I feel like, the major developers aren't being held back at all by that. And if anything, we kind of look at kind of what's going on in the world with the video game industry in general, and it's just easy to kind of see that gamers are just a little bit more fickle than what they used to be. Everybody's looking for the reason why this sucks or the reason why that sucks, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like at the end of the day, we kind of have this situation where we're all kind of in the same boat. There's so many games that are still coming to last gen. That could be, I think, a bigger deterrent than something coming to the Series S. Just my 2 cents, and I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, the PS5 Pro, what's going to sell the PS5 Pro? It's going to be the GTA 6 or whatever, And I look at GTA 6 and I go, okay, it's quite possible that could be what sells some people on a PlayStation 5 Pro. But nobody's really taken the kind of look that I have and said, what could sell the Xbox Series S? GTA 6. Nobody's kind of talking about that in the way that they probably should, and that's super unfortunate, because think about it for a second, okay? And I know we're all kind of we all think one thing or the other when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but believe it or not, some people that are maybe still on last gen hardware or whatever, because let's just be honest, okay? We have this sort of situation where gamers in general have the right to kind of play the games that are still coming out, right? There's games that are still supported. I've mentioned this numerous times. You have Call of Duty still coming out. You've got Madden. You've got FIFA. You've got, games that are still updated. Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, Apex Legends. All these games that have millions of people on them are still regularly updated and receive content on the platform. So we do have that situation kind of going forward, and again, it's just one of those things where gamers are going to kind of speak their mind when it comes to some of this stuff anyway. It's we'll see what happens. Listen, the PS5 Pro could sell out when GTA 6 hits the shelves. Some people spend thousands on watch-ins, others spend hundreds on game consoles. But GTA 6 itself will be a sensation, no doubt, selling millions more copies than the PS5 Pro has units produced at that point. It'll sell millions of PlayStation. It will sell millions on Xbox. It'll sell millions again when it finally hits PC, maybe even if it hits Nintendo Switch. But the interesting part is that people aren't exactly talking about this situation where, you know, this platform has the opportunity to sell a lot of Xbox Series S consoles. And we've seen some consoles kind of get moved with the football game recently, right? So we have that to where stuff happens, you know what I mean? And, you know, again, we kind of have this weird world where, you know, that really sold some Xbox platforms. And I could definitely see something like this doing the same thing. You know, like we could see this game push quite a few platforms in the future, you know. And I think that, you know, that would be a really, really great thing. You know, really great thing. Just kind of looking forward and understanding what happens in the future when, you know, Xbox has the cheapest point of entry for GTA 6, right? So you can routinely pick up an Xbox Series S for $200 or less, right? Like, this isn't some kind of thing. It's just God's honest truth. You can pick up a Series S for like under $200. You can get a refurbished one a lot of times for $150, right? And you're going to be able to play GTA 6 for $150. In fact, the game might end up costing more than than the console. So, you know, when people are talking about GTA 6 or whatever, like, and they go, oh, well, the PS5 Pro will probably sell out. I mean, there is a chance that could be the case, and it probably will be the case. But the people that didn't upgrade yet, I don't know if they're going to spend $700 on a PS5 Pro. But what they might do is, you know, trade in their current PS4 or Xbox One and pick up a cheap Series S. Like, why not? That makes a lot of sense to me for them to kind of do that and get people on board with what they're trying to offer. So, you know, again, I feel like a lot of people are kind of discounting Xbox. I feel like, you know, they have a good set of games coming out. They have, you know, I wouldn't say momentum, but they do have some positive stuff happening around them. And, you know, anything can happen. And, you know, usually anything does happen. So, you know, we'll see how that world kind of reacts to, you know, that. But I still think, like I said, Xbox is in a good spot with the Xbox Series S there. You know, is it always in a good spot there? I don't know. But I still think that, you know, it could be interesting to see how this happens, and the sales and the differences in sales and things like that. So, you know, we'll all have to kind of wait and see the future of, you know, gaming and Xboxes, and, you know, if people are super interested in being able to you know, just see what the world has to offer at that point. You know, like, I think it would make a lot of sense for gamers to kind of run and enjoy this game. You know what I mean? And that could be something that I feel could sell Xboxes. And you know, is that going to be something that realistically, you know, helps Xbox sell even more and things like that? Hey, it could be, you know, could be. So we'll see what happens. You know, I like seeing, you know, Microsoft get some positive stuff, get some good news and things like that. And I like seeing, you know, Microsoft put up a little bit of fight. So, you know, again, will this be something that continues to change in the future? Yes, but this could be the right thing for GTA 6, because I think they're going to have a hard time keeping that thing on the shelves. You know, these consoles, I think they're going to sell, and especially given the fact that the other game that's big, which is the college football game, really, you know, that game's not on PC, so you either had to buy it on a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or S. And, you know, some S's actually did get a bump in sales, and we could see something very similar since GTA 6 isn't going to be on PC or anywhere else, just current gen consoles. You know, yes, I get it. A lot of the hardcore are going to buy a series, or I mean a PS5 Pro, like the ones that already have one or whatever. But those people are probably going to buy one at launch. So, you know, there could be a stark contrast there, you know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys the Series S is going to actually go out there and perform rather well for the ability to play GTA 6? Or do you think that the PS5 Pro is going to be the only way to go? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer out.